Oh my god.
Double down.
Oh boy. Yep. YouTube it.
How's everyone doing out there? I'm your host, Joey Pucks. Let's get into it. Destiny 2's Season of Opulence might as well be called Season of the Sniper Rifle. Everyone and their brother is trying to get the Revoker, which is the pinnacle PvP weapon of the season. So I'm making a no-nonsense, to-the-point video ranking my top 3 snipers in order of preference for use on console and in PvP. Before I give you the list, I want to be clear on a few specific points. The first is, I'm playing on console, and the sandbox on console behaves much differently than on PC. Guns like Thorn, Ace of Spades, really the 140, 150 archetype hand cannons are not top tier on console the same way that they are on PC. And that goes into this ranking. I've taken that into account, and you'll see why in a few minutes. The second is there are 2 very specific attributes that I look for on all of my preferred sniper rifles. The first is the perk Snapshot, which increases your ADS time. And the second is a low zoom scope. So I want to be clear that all 3 of the weapons that I'm talking about today, the roles I have for those sniper rifles cover both Snapshot and low zoom scopes. So I want to be, again, clear about that up front. If you have one of these weapons, but for whatever reason you don't have Snapshot and a low zoom scope on your role, then that will also change the conversation. So again, just want to be very clear up front. All right, so here's the list. At number 3, we have Twilight Oath. At number 2, Revoker. And at number 1, the Supremacy. And here are the reasons why. Very simple. Twilight Oath gets put at number 3 because it is an energy sniper rifle. And what that means on console is that I cannot pair Twilight Oath with Luna's Howl or Not Forgotten. And on console, those are the 2 top tier hand cannons. And in my opinion, nothing complements a sniper rifle better than a hand cannon in Destiny. Yeah, you can make a case for Recluse, but again, that's also an energy weapon. So if you're using Twilight Oath, you're taking Luna's Howl, Not Forgotten, and Recluse out of the picture. And instead, you're forced to select from among a number of different kinetic hand cannons that, again, on console, just are not up to snuff. And here's a situation where if we're talking about PC, you have the viability of the 140, the 150 archetypes that you don't have on console, and the conversation changes when it comes to PC. So that leaves us with the Supremacy and Revoker, and I prefer the Supremacy. First, it has got much better handling. I find that I have to play very deliberately with Revoker because I can't swap back and forth between my sniper rifle and my other weapon, almost certainly a hand cannon, as quickly, as efficiently, as smoothly when I'm using Revoker as I can when I'm using Supremacy. So you have to be more deliberate using Revoker. It leads to, I think, a little bit more of a passive and laning type of play style, which I personally don't play that way. And therefore, I need the ability to swap back and forth as fast as possible. And Supremacy just does not feel as clunky as Revoker. Now, Revoker does give you some positives. It does give you the high damage output. It leaves players easily cleaned up. You can clean up players with body shots. It does give you the ammo refund. So it does have some positives. You can also one-shot supers. But it really, for me, does boil down to the handling aspect. The other thing about the Supremacy is that given it's a rapid fire, a lower damage, it's got a better aim assist stat, and I find it to be more forgiving. So to be honest, I would say that if you're on the fence about grinding comp and going for those 3,500 glory points, which for some players is going to be a challenge in and of itself, regardless of the fact that you can't lose glory points for this particular quest, I would say spend time with the Last Wish raid and go for the Supremacy. I really would say that. I also want to honorably mention Beloved, which is the sniper rifle you can get from the Menagerie. There's a role out there, I believe, that includes Snapshot and Quick Draw, so 2 awesome handling perks. And I would say that it could crack the top 3 with a roll like that. Now, I haven't seen that personally, but I believe that it is obtainable. It's not going to crack the top 2, though, because it's still an energy sniper rifle, which means you can't complement it with Luna's Howl or Not Forgotten. And for me, that is just simply a deal breaker. I need on console the ability to pair up my sniper rifle with a top tier hand cannon. So thanks for watching. I hope you found this video helpful. Check me out on Twitter, Instagram, and Twitch. Also check out youthegamers.com. You will find links in the video description below, and I will see you next time. Peace.